A lot of people keep asking me about the giant tier list, so I'm just going to show you how I feel about each giant and where I place them on the tier list. I'm going to show you the tier list of where I rank them, and that's just going to make this a lot easier for me, because a lot of people continually, over and over and over again, ask me, hey, you play a lot of giants, you show people how to play giants, where do you rank them on the tier list? I'm just going to make this a lot easy for everybody about how I feel about each and every giant in the game. Seems to be realistic and understandable, and just makes the most sense to actually go through it. That's just a singular Vegeta. We love to see it. So looking at them, we're gonna rock that way. Yes, my love. No, I do not have any headphones. Oh, I do have headphones. Here you go. And this goes to be not the boss characters. We're gonna do the giant characters. There are exactly 7. Okay, there are exactly 7, right? I'm gonna say this right now. Anilaza is the best one. Anilaza to me is the best giant in general. Anilaza is a crazy giant just based off combo potential and things of that variety. I'm gonna show all the giants off as I rank them and show you why I put them in the tiers they do. I think Anilaza is the best giant. Immediately after Anilaza is Grade 8 Baby. Grade 8 Baby, you can start off a regular Baby at 5 and go into Grade 8 Baby. Grade 8 Baby has an unblockable flame technique that puts Baby in a higher tier. It makes him great against other giants. Now then, in terms of the next character, we're going to go giant characters. Janemba. Janemba is probably the worst giant, right next to a little bit. The only thing that makes Janemba good is the transformation potential of Janemba, because Janemba can go into a character that can actually damage giants if you're not good versus giant v giant battles. Slug sucks. I like Slug because he costs 4 for the DP cost. He's not that crazy, but Slug in general just sucks. I cannot overstate that in any capacity. I really can't. Hirudegarn goes crazy. So let's go and understand this in general. Let's get this on and cracking. We see the giants here, where I have them ranked right now. Janemba is always going to be in D tier. Anilaza is in S. Grade 8 Baby is in S tier. I think Anilaza and Baby are about the same tier. Grade 8 Vegeta is just a good giant. Hirudegarn is also just a good giant. Wheelo, by DP cost alone, just by DP cost alone and his grabbed little spam, is S tier. This is a C tier character. I'm going to explain why I put them here. Put this in your brain, memorize it, got it memorized, Axel Kingdom Hearts 2, put that in your soul and understand it like that. So I'm going to make sure you understand how I have these characters ranked. So let's start with why I have Anilaza at an S tier. The reason I have Anilaza as an S tier is a multitude of reasons. 1, he costs a ridiculous amount. I don't know why. 2, he has great down combo potential. He has great follow-up on a lot of his moves. He does crazy with it. His down smash like this is the same as Slug's. It's just an effective move, and it's great on already downed opponents. That's just fun to do. He can charge, unlike Wheelo. His up attack is crazy. We love to see it. He has a lot of potential with his combos. A lot of giants have combos. Most of them are the same. This one, boom, that's a turnaround. The second hit that he has right here is going to be, boom, the roar. The roar is really good. 1, 2, 3. 1 second. 1, 2, 3. It's hard to hit it on a smaller character, I'm not gonna lie to you. And then that's the stun. A lot of his moves are really good. I appreciate all of his techniques in general. And his final move, Destruction Burst, this is just good against a lot of other characters in giants. It just is good. It's just really, really good. I love that deeply. Also, we're gonna test right now if it's an unblockable. Most people don't play with Anilaza, so they don't know much about him. So I'm just gonna test right now if he has an unblockable. I don't play a lot with Anilaza. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I definitely play with Anilaza a lot. I just have played against really good Anilazas that are horrible at the game, and they naturally are good with Anilaza. Anilaza is psychotic. So we're gonna test right now if it's an unblockable. So we're gonna rock it right here. Bada bing, bada boom, and then bang. It is not an unblockable, so there goes that. It is not an unblockable. He does have an insta sparking though, which is really good, and the ultrasonic. The ultrasonic sensor just teleports him around, same as Hirudegarn. So overall, this character is really good, and his Ki Blast spam is pretty good. That's pretty good Ki Blast spam, especially in sparking. That's amazing. We love to see it. He has great movement, and he plays like a small character, but he moves around like a big character, and that's what I like to see. That's the amazement of what this giant is. He's not bad. I love him a lot. He's amazing. Now then, Janemba. The reason I rank Janemba so low is because it is incredibly hard to see. I can't see anything. I can't see. This is an issue. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. What I do is I grab. I would probably grab, like guard and then grab is probably what I do because he has a good guard grab. That's what I do. I guard and then mash it and then grab like that. That's what I do. That'd probably be the best thing. His natural attack string sucks. It's slow and it sucks. I think it's garbage. I do think that a lot of his moves could be better. The only real benefit to playing Janemba, the only real one, besides the fact that he does have a move that is an unblockable here. This is an unblockable. This is an unblockable. On smaller enemies, that's an unblockable. That's a good move. A lot of people don't know that. That move is an unblockable. So if you're going to torture somebody with that, he does have Howl, which is instant sparking. Mystic Breath can stop most moves in that variety. The only thing that makes him good is the fact that he can turn into a much better, boom, character. He can turn into Super Janemba. That is what makes him good. This character can damage giants. This character's crazy. This character's nuts. He has a great key beam spam. That's good as well too. This character's great against other giants. He can transform into somebody else. However, the issue is that you have to play with Janemba. Janemba doesn't cost that much DP to actually put into your team, so I don't really hate the fact that Janemba is a character that is on your team. So that's a really good aspect of running there too. So that's really good. Let's go ahead and get that switch wait time out the way so we can get to the next character, which is Lord Slug. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. Shout out to Lord Slug. Lord Slug also plays a little bit like Anilaza, except Lord Slug costs significantly less and is a little bit slower. That's the only thing that's different about Lord Slug. He's a little bit slower. A lot of his moves are just bad. I can't really phrase this better. Darkness Eye Beam, not a good move. That is a horrible move. That in itself is easy to weave. It's easy to dodge. Super Explosive Wave is good if you catch somebody off guard. He has Explosive Wave and Pump Up. This is a great way to get people off of you, but Pump Up does just a little bit of boost with your attack, which isn't really that worth it. Instant Sparkings to me are a lot more worth it. He can charge up, which is better than Wheelo, but that's not saying that much. And then Darkness Blaster is not an unblockable, so it doesn't really matter that much. He has the same down thing as Anilaza, and a lot of his combos are really garbage. A lot of his moves just aren't worth it. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's slow, it's nonsensical, it just isn't good. It's the same as Anilaza, as you're probably figuring out right now, the same exact attack patterns and the same way it looks. It's just Anilaza has a better skill set, but he's more worth it for the DP cost. I feel like he's more worth it. If you're playing a giant-centric team, I'd run around and do that. That's how I'd run it that way. Now then, this is the best giant to me. This is just the best giant outside of Anilaza, simply because of the progression path of Baby. It starts at 5 and gets you to him, who is about a 7 or an 8. And also, if you look right here, I'm going to use Gigantic Flame. Gigantic Flame, this is an unblockable. That move cannot be blocked. Most people don't know that. That is an unblockable. That is insane. That is nuts. That's how it operates. And then this move I'm sure is blockable. I'm pretty sure you can block this one. I could be wrong. Yeah, you can block that one. So he has an unblockable that's a regular move, and his moves are just good in general. All the great apes have the same about moveset, and I just appreciate how the great apes play. If you really want to play a great ape that is more convenient for you, I'd switch over to Vegeta. He has an instant sparking and explosive wave, which is the best moveset for giants. If a giant's getting nonsensically knocked, you can knock out of there and then do explosive wave and then go howl, and you can actually get an instant sparking, and then you can rush like this, what most people do. And then if you want to get a grab off, you can go ahead and do a grab like this, bada bing bada boom, get that on a crack. For more consistent grab, a lot of people are complaining they can't grab if they do this because it messes them up. Block and then grab. This is just me telling you that. Block and then grab. That's the best way to do it. That's how you operate. I just want to point that out. I adore you as well. I appreciate that. So those are the first few giants. I'm going to show you the last two and just go back and reiterate the points of why I appreciate the giants and why they're a bit of a mess to deal with. They're slow, they're messy, they have a large health pool, they're great for recovering health from other characters, and I appreciate them. So people have the biggest issues with this little guy in particular. People hate this character. People say this is just a cheese character because he costs 4 DP. He's low on the rating. People consider him like just annoying. It's, ladies and gentlemen, it's Wheelo. Wheelo isn't crazy. He's a great character. He's fun, but I think a lot of people are just not counting on Wheelo. A lot of people were saying, oh, Wheelo's going to be horrible in the game. He's going to suck. He's not going to be great. He's going to be the worst thing that ever happened to the game. Wheelo is good because of his low cost and the fact that he starts off with 4 bars and people cannot deal with giants. Because of this, people are getting annoyed with his character. They're just getting annoyed with how he operates. They're getting annoyed, so they just see this because they can't tell, and then he rushes up and he does it again. The people just get annoyed with this. This is the biggest thing in the Wheelo slander. It's this grab, and his grab whiffs a lot, especially if you're under him. I want to point that out. If you're under Wheelo, his grab will whiff an incredible amount. His grab will whiff if you're under him. If you're directly under him, his grab will whiff. He also cannot charge. His main contributor, this is why I say instant sparking is so good, is this. he has instant sparking, which pushes you back slightly, and that is what makes him a bit of a threat. And then he goes into the grab, boom, and that grab does 4,000 instant sparking, and that's what really messes people up. And also this messes people up too, because in instant sparking, that's 9,000 to the face. That's a little bit disrespectful. He has no true unblockables besides this move. I'll show you the one that people have the biggest issue with. This move right here is what sets Wheelo a cut above the rest. He has a move that is just goofy. This move is just goofy. It should not be on a Wheelo set. He also shouldn't have 6, but he has 2-3 moves, so I cannot understand that. This move right here, observe. That can't be guarded against. That breaks guard. That just cannot be guarded against. This move right here it agitates people. It does good against other giants. It does greatness. Wheelo's combos is much faster than the other giants. He can actually strike back against smaller people, and he's not that big of a giant, so he's easier to see your opponent. Remember how we saw with Janemba, how you can barely see the opponent if you're that close? Yeah, with Wheelo, you can actually see the opponent. You can see the difference in giant sizes. That's the big thing there. Now then, we're going to switch over to Hirudegarn because I almost forgot about him. Hirudegarn is insane. I thought he would have a move that would potentially be unblockable, but he has no unblockables. He has not a single unblockable that he has. I think his final move, the wave with his mouth, isn't unblockable. That is insane. We hate to see it. So that's a little bit messed up right there. So all right, here we go. This is going to be Gigantic Flame. I believe this is an unblockable move. If he has an unblockable here, this will set Hirudegarn a bit higher. Ladies and gentlemen, that move should be unblockable. I'm not sure why it's not. People usually rely on his down smash right here because they think it's unpredictable. It's really predictable to see that. Switching between the down and the up with Hirudegarn is a little bit messy to do. So, I consider Hirudegarn to be one of the better giants in the game. He's nuts. He has basically an after image, which is Dark Eyes and Explosive Way to get people off. He doesn't really need an instant sparking considering his skill set already. He's really nuts, and he charges not ridiculously fast, fairly fast. And he has a pretty unique moveset among the giants, so it's a lot harder to get to because most people don't play Hirudegarn. So that's how it operates there. And now we get to the one and only, we get to the big man right here. We're talking about the Great Ape Vegeta. Great Ape Vegeta is one of the characters that people always count out. They never consider picking this character. This is the one. We love to see it. This is the character that people are going crazy and nonsensical. I love you too, Samantha Moon. Now then, let's go crazy. Boom. This is what I would consider to be one of the better characters when it comes to rocking and utilizing the power of a giant because of the nonsense of his howl and his explosive wave. I'm gonna put him in S tier actually, just by virtue of him actually having a cracked and disgusting moveset. He deserves S tier by his DP cost alone. This is where I'd rank the giants. This is where I put them all. This is how I operate. He has the same moveset as Great Ape Baby. This is kind of how it operates with the down smash right there. He has no unblockables. He has Cho Makako and Cho Makako Barrage, two basically the same moves besides his Galagun. His Galagun goes into an animation. Nothing he has is unblockable, and that's kind of how it operates. If you're looking to build a team around giants of characters you want to play that make you want to play in DP battle mode, I'm gonna understand. Chokehold. So let me explain how this operates. So I'm gonna go to DP battle mode to show you how these characters operate, just to make you understand how it operates and runs that way. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the training mode. We're gonna go to training. I know I talk really fast and I talk a lot, so that's understand. I appreciate that. I hope God loves me. That's kind of his job. So I'm going to go to DP battle mode, go back right quick. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this by seeing my fingers and movements and stuff of that variety. Because somebody had asked for this and I feel like it's correct to just do this now that I have the time right now. Because I do have work today. I just want to point that out. I just want to get this out the way so I can have a video out for later. That would be great. So this is going to go crazy. It is very difficult to stagger the grabs of a giant. It's really difficult. So if you're going to run a giant team, I'd recommend running a team in this vein where you have a Lord, Slug, Wheelo. You have 3 giants: Lord, Slug, Wheelo, Vegeta. 3 giants of all varieties. This is every variety of giant you can have besides Hirudegarn. If you want to just run raw giants, you actually can push in and slot a Hirudegarn in the slot right here. You actually can put Hirudegarn right here. You put Hirudegarn right here. You pot him right there. Bada bing, bada boom. And then you get a 2B. You get a 2B right here. And bada bing, bada boom. You have a toxic team. So, right here, you have, generally speaking, an actual nonsensical team right here. You have Hirudegarn, you have him, you have Yajirobe who can heal, you have Master Roshi. Master Roshi is great against giants because of the lightning surprise attack. That cannot be blocked and they can't see that. That's the nonsense. That's how we use it there. Now then, if you're looking to run Anilaza, I know a lot of people are asking like, wait a second, Anilaza's a top tier giant. I want to try Anilaza. Understandable. I grasp that. I get it. I'm putting you down right now as somebody that wants to run Anilaza. I get it. You want to run Anilaza? Pick Anilaza. He runs about 8. You get Anilaza, and let's say you want to run 2 giants. I don't recommend this. I really don't. Running 2 giants, a little bit crazy, but I have to run a 4-fer. I'd get Vegeta. I'd get Vegeta or Wheelo. Those are the 2 I'd run. And then to maximize your team, I would get Yajirobe or Master Roshi, and then I would get a Hercule. That's how I'd run it right there. The reason I would start off like this, Anilaza, people are expecting a weaker team. They're not expecting Hercule and stuff of that variety. You got 2 giants and 2 Middos. You got 2 Middos. If you really want to run another team like that, I would start off with Grade 8 Baby, bada bing right here. Go crazy with him right there, and then boom. You decrease the DP cost by 1, and then you get it right there. This is what I do as well. If you want to run an Anilaza or a Grade 8 Baby, this is what I run. That way you can switch out Hercule and replace him for a 2B, and you can get Yajirobe and Master Roshi, or you can get Videl or something like that. You can actually get a more centered and focused team. This is the team I'd run if I was just joking around, actually testing my limits with 4 people. But that's pretty much how I'd operate and rock when it comes to the Giants and their tier listing and how I'd operate. That's pretty much the final list I have on the Giants. This is how it operates here. This is how I run it. This is how I do it. And that's pretty much the Giants and how I feel about them. In order to cap off the video that's coming for this, I'm going to go ahead and try to use a giant in a match. I have Master Roshi, Janemba, Dr. Wheelo. I have Master Roshi, Janemba, Dr. Wheelo, and Raccoon and Hercule. I have Dr. Wheelo, Raccoon. Yeah, I have, this is my team right here. Janemba, Raccoon, Hercule, Wheelo. I'm just gonna play Janemba and just show him off right quick because he's the worst giant. I like showing off characters that I don't conventionally like to play, even if it costs me a match. It just feels good. It's so surprising that there are not that many people with good connection online, which is fair, understandable, valid, true, honest. Elemental Hero honest. We love to see it. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. I think I'll make my stream schedule 2 to 4 Monday through Friday. Oh, sorry, 2 to 6 Monday through Friday. That's how I operate. Dub was always better. You think the dub was better on Dragon Ball? I don't know. I kind of got used to the Japanese voice of Goku. I know Sean Schemmel does a very good Goku. I just got really used to the voice of the Japanese voice a lot, mostly because I was watching it. Oh, my little brother. Oh, no, I have no clue. I haven't seen him in quite some time. Go crazy on him. Boom. Let's go crazy. Boom, boom, boom. You gotta focus on cool. Getting used to the Japanese voices, especially Vegeta's, was a big contributing factor for me in this game. 2 to 6 EST. I really don't. I keep forgetting different time zones exist. Sativa Allure is a crazy name. All right, let's get it. I might lose this match considering by virtue this might be the One True Morty. One True Morty might go crazy on me. He might be sick of my games. He really might be sick of my. This is the Z rank and One True Morty. He got me. He got. This is gonna be a true match. It's gonna truly show what a great combatant is. You guys are in for a little bit of a treat here. He's actually one of the best players in the game. One True Morty. He's a nuts. He's nuts. I know I'm hitting him right now, but he's actually kind of sicko mode of the game. This is gonna be 6 minutes of pure anarchy for me. There it goes. It's the One True Morty. There he goes. There's no way he's losing his Vantage class either. This is going to be me glazing him the entire match is what it's going to be. Oh, here he goes. Go ahead. He has more ki than me. Okay, here we go. I'm going to power down because I'm at 2 bars. Go crazy on him. I got to breathe a little bit. He doesn't expect Janemba. See, he's used to everything else, but he doesn't suspect Janemba. Yeah, this is kind of nuts. I'm surprised he's not doing as good as he usually does. Usually he'd be beating my butt by now. There he goes. I gotta... Oh, he's going back and forth. He's doing the back and forth method. This is just funny. This is just kind of funny. Insane. Oh, hold up a second. I'm sorry. Here it comes. That move right there is really good against giants. It's just a genuine good move against giants. I have nothing else to say about that move besides it's just good against giants. I was really beating up his Vegeta with Gogeta. Hey, you thought you could hit me? Hey, get ready for Janemba. I don't consider Janemba to be a good giant by virtue of everything he stands for. Beam moves are really good against giants too. I don't know if you guys have seen my other video just talking about what is good against giants. Beam moves do numbers. See how big Janemba is and just worthless he is as a human being? Sorry, as a character. I don't mean as a human being. Because he's not a human. Go ahead, hit me with that. Look at him go. Worst thing about Janemba is in general just he doesn't get any help for transforming. He already starts off at 4 bars because he's already a giant initially. He's just a goofy little character. He's really goofy. He works in the reverse function of most giants. Shout out Yajirobe. I love Janemba conceptually, but playing with him is a little bit different. I love his teleport too. He's just fun to play. I just love that teleport. It's so good. Go ahead and switch out and go to Wheelo. He suspected that. He felt that coming a mile away. He was like, oh, Wheelo, I knew this was happening. He knew what this was. Me and Morty have played each other quite some time. He's good. I think I'm just a little bit used to him, which is a little bit of an issue. That's the biggest issue. I'm just a little bit used to him. He was too close. I'm not letting you get your little snack, Morty. I'm so sorry. I'm really not letting you get your little snack. Oh, here he comes. My worst nightmare. Oh, here it comes. I'm sadly very used to Morty. And it's sad because he's actually really good. I'm just very used to him. And that's a little bit of an issue. I'm so used to him about this time now. Which is really agitating, I imagine, for him. Because it seems like he's selling right now, which is not the case at all. He's actually really good. I'm trying to make him seem good. He's actually really good. Oh god, this is now I'm sweating. I might lose Wheelo here. Need a character his height to fight this guy. He's switching out. I don't know why he's doing this. I don't know why he's doing this to me. Why he's making me suffer against another Roshi. Don't know why he wants to do this to me. I think he's doing this to get his health back up, maybe. Understandable though. This is a legitimate strategy. It works. And whatever works, man. Alright, lightning surprise attack. If it works, it works. Wait, why are you mashing buttons? Because I'm just trying to hit him.
Well, my technique was something else, right?
It sure was, man. You got it. Alright, I'm going to try to get out of here. Oh, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it in time. Couldn't do it. Oh, he's going crazy. He's nuts. This is nuts. Oh, this isn't a good move on his end. I think he's crutching too much on what I would consider to be a crutch is him using Wild Sense. Him crutching too much on Wild Sense isn't that good. It's not that good to crutch on it. This is a pretty okay match. I don't know who's gonna win though. I have no clue. It's SP fighting. It's 3. I gotta keep this up till about 3. I'm hoping I'll win. Realistically, I really want to win. Look at him go. Look at him go. I'm not running Ginyu Squad. No. This is just I just like running Raccoon. Oh, did I get him? Oh, that's really gonna affect his bottom line. I think I beat him now. He's a good fighter. That's the worst part. He's really good. Yeah, he doesn't win this match at all. I don't have any characters I lost. I consider Janemba good for the respect of that, though. I hope you're seeing why I run the Giants that I do. I would still much rather pick another Giant. I would still much rather pick another Giant. That's how I do it. So yeah, follow the One True Morty. He is an amazing player. I would say follow him. I'm gonna probably try to drop a link in chat. He is godlike. He is one of the best players I've ever played in the game, just in general. But I'm gonna get off Janemba. He's amazing. We love to see it. I love him deeply. He's a great fighter. But that's how I'd rank the Giants and where I put them and how they operate in general.